Okay guys, here we go. I've got my Arduino UNO and then I've got my little breadboard with my MIDI circuit on it. I've decided to use the output colours the same as what Dave from Notes and Volts drew on his little circuit diagram. 220 ohm resistors which are there. TX pin is blue. He used the red, I'm using orange. Okay. So that goes to 5 volts, and then the other one, pin 2, which I haven't used the same colours at all because he's used green there. I'm using black because to me black means ground. So here we go. I need to solder these onto here. I should be using an anti-static strip, but I'm not. You should use an anti-static strip. You should take care of all static around all these sort of things because it might just wipe everything out. Apparently they are static sensitive. So I need to go back to that previous little screenshot I had there, and I need to copy what he's done. As I say, all my work, or none of my work, is original. Just copying what this guy's doing. Just put it into my own little things. Soldering and nearly jumped onto my lap on the floor then. Oh, this is not very secure, is it? Right. This is going to be hard for me, so I'm going to put the camera over here. You're not going to get the best angle. I wish I could give you the best angle. What I'll do is once I've finished this project, I'll go through everything, you can see everything. I'm just trying to do a little tutorial kind of style video, and if you know, follow this guy if you're bored of me, because he's the guy who created it all. He he knows what he's doing, and he's a good talker. So I need to trim these ends. I've left these cables quite long, but I'll trim them all to the same length, and then I've got I've got a nice bit of length there to be working with. To solder to my Arduino, yeah? So I'm going to trim the ends, going to try and trim them all together, trimming, hope you can see, I didn't do that, yay, got there in the end. Okay, so as you've seen me before, twist these cables together. As you've seen me before, I just jumped like a, got some soldering iron, nearly went off at end. This orange cable needs doing a little bit more. It serves me right for trying to trim all in one. I've just done 3 cuts for 3 cables when they could have all been just one nice the first time. But there you go. Right, I'm twisting this one nice and tight because this one's a little bit thicker. And now I need to figure out what I'm going to do and where I'm going to go and how I'm going to orientate these cables, because it's a delicate job, number one. I don't want to be messing things up, and I also have a case, so I think I'm going to want to come in from the top, so the cables are pretty loose, have some movement, and then put this in the case so it looks nice and neat and don't get any static prongs or out like that, hopefully. So as I've done it, my black will go to ground, the blue will go to transaction, and my orange will go to 5 volts. So I'll do my orange one first to 5 volts because I think that'll be a bit awkward. No, it's not. That's lovely. So yeah, these have headers on them, so you can slip little ribbon cables onto them. But you can also solder for more permanent projects. Let me show you from this angle. So I've just put the cable through the board, bend it over, just bend it over out of convenience really. I'm just going to solder as you normally solder, well, as I normally solder. I'm just going to try and be very quick because these boards have semiconductors and stuff which will be sensitive to heat. Yeah, that wasn't that quick, but you know, it's done. So there we go, my first pin on my Arduino soldered. It doesn't look massively nice, does it? But okay, so let's start. That's 5 volts, TX, which is a blue. See, this is more difficult to get through than the thicker orange cable. There we go. Bend it over for convenience for me again. It's just holding it in place, innit? I would absolutely love to be able to have an extra set of arms like Goro, Kintaro. That's a quit. That one's a bit neater than the last one, possibly because it's thinner cable. More suited to the hole, more suited to the connection. So the last one I've got on this MIDI circuit is the ground. Like I say, I've coloured it black because for me black's ground. Going through there, bent the pin over, bent the cable over. I've not tinned the cables before I put them in. Maybe I should do. I just find that less is more with this kind of thing. I hope you got a nice view of that. So, here we go so far. Let's feed this through. I've got this little MIDI board, which is going to this connector, which will eventually go to this, which goes to USB. This is going into my Arduino, like Dave from Notes and Volts says. You're upside down there, nice, lovely. Dave from Notes and Volts, Dave from Notes and Volts, yep. So, just doing what he said, going to that. My buttons are going to come later. You've already seen me solder them onto the grounds and onto my case, and the solders that are going to go onto here. I might do that next. It shouldn't take too long. Yep, see you soon. Dripping with sweat.